Am I live? Go to live.
Wait.
How do we work this? Oh.
Are we sure it's not that one?
Waiting for
Because
Edie.
today's the 10th, yeah?
Am I here?
Hey, there you are.
How do we work this? Oh, it's cute.
Oh, are we sure it's not that one?
Oh, is there a delay? There's a delay.
Waiting for Edie. Today's the 10th. All right,
oh, wait, let's mute this.
Hey, there you are.
How do we work that? Hi, everyone. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's see. Howdy ho there, neighbors. Welcome to my channel. My name is Edie. I'm here with my Jackie.
Hey.
Isn't she hot? She's my BFF. This is my first live stream. Welcome to my glam room. This is my new hat. Do you like it? And this is my Chloe wig. And we'll just wait for people to arrive. And I'm just losing a battle with this wig. Amazon. I can put the link in the chat after if you want this hat. It's not very expensive, $20. I mean, what do you think, participants?
Let's see.
We are learning as we go.
We sure are.
Look on your telly.
Duh. Yes, and test it.
And test it.
Okay.
Okay, this is really just.
Telly,
oh,
duh. Yes, and
it's working.
Let's see.
It's working. Okay, we tried to set up my. Oh, there's somebody here. Oh, is that you?
No.
Why am I looking at that? Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
But how come I couldn't see what it was?
I don't know, Jackie.
I'm learning.
We are like Helen Keller.
Good.
We're bird boxing here. We're bird boxing. Welcome. I can't see.
I can let you know.
Let me preface this. We tried to set up my camera. Turns out I need a Connect card and what was it? An HDMI adapter for the Connect card. We tried to connect it with a USB and it was going to work, but then the microphone wasn't working. So I found another microphone. It was just too much. And I only had like an hour to throw on some makeup because you should have seen me earlier.
Oh, she was beautiful.
By the way, I fixed my stumps. See? Number 179, Azura. Took me forever to find them. How is everyone doing? Tell me where you're watching from. The one person. Who is it?
Laura.
Serendipity.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that a restaurant in New York? Don't they have like delicious ice cream? Serendipity. I know there's a movie, right?
There is a movie, yeah.
I can't do a lot of moving in this wig. What? I can't do a lot of moving in this wig. It might pop off my head. But I'm also praying this curtain. It's on a tension rod. Behind here is my storage. It fell a few times. Ooh, it says we have 6 people. Welcome. How exciting.
Long Island, New York.
Long Island? Do you have a Serendipity or is that in Manhattan, the Serendipity? Okay, can someone Google that for us? We don't know. You're watching from Long Island. Hi. Okay, I guess how long do we wait for people to show up? Frozen hot chocolate, yes. My friend Ingrid told me.
That's the name of the plate?
Because I can't turn my head a lot. Because the hair will fall in my face.
We can't have that. We can't.
No. I guess I can address a couple of comments. So in my previous video, the what kind of bear is best, did you guys like that? About the Candace book. I said that Megyn Kelly let it slip that Jack Posobiec is leading Faith Division. She said that on her show with Tucker. And I love Tamara Neely. I don't know if you guys watch her channel. She's the cutest thing. I just love to hear her talk. She's absolutely gorgeous. And she worked for TPUSA for a period of time and said she's been to every AmFest. So I trust what she says. And she said, Megyn, she confirmed that Megyn let it slip on her show that Jack Posobiec was running the Faith Division. And she's really like unhappy with the way things are going. And she doesn't trust it. So I'm just getting it. I'm just getting the information from what Megyn said. Now she could be incorrect or Jack could be leading things even though, and I forget the individual's name that they said was in charge of the Faith Division, but I don't know. Megyn's been working with them closely. So let me just fix this piece of hair. Gosh. Megyn's been working with them closely. So why would she make that up. I don't know. I tend to believe it. And I think her, the handle was satirical something. She was one of the most recent comments under the What Kind of Bear is Best video. And she said, I hope you're, mistaken and not deceiving. I'm not trying to deceive. I'm just going by what Megan said. So I apologize if I got that wrong. I tend to believe, I just believe it, considering the way things have gone and went down at AmFest. And there was a lot of Catholic representation, if you will. And that's not like Christian evangelical representation. They're two different faiths. So, oh no, we've lost a couple of people.
It's okay.
You don't like my hat? What questions do you have for me? Does anyone have questions? Who left us? Will you come back? Jackie, how do we get them back?
I have no idea. Come back.
Let me fix this. I think I might give my big toe for hair like this. I might give my big toe.
No, do the pinky.
The pinky toe.
You don't want to lose the big toe.
I don't know.
The big toe keeps you balanced.
I would just love thick, luscious, long hair. Okay, I guess I could do just a couple of fun facts about me.
That's a good idea.
Jackie, do you want to know anything? Do you have any questions for me,
questions.
Jackie?
Well, you were gonna. Oh wait, hold on. Looks like a combination of Candace and Posh Spice.
I love Posh, and Candace is beautiful.
Pretty.
So, I mean, she's crazy. But remember, I used to be a Candy. I used to tune in every day to her show. I loved everything about her. I thought she was just, she always, so I thought, showed up with the facts and the receipts. And things just took a turn after the October 7th attack in Israel. She started saying really strange things. And as a Christian, I just can't listen to those things. And then she just kept going further down, and then all this Charlie Kirk stuff happened, and she's really frightening me. But if you say that I look like her or Posh Spice, I'll take it. Candace is beautiful. Let me know if you want the link for, I'll just put it in the chat later, or put it in the description, the link for this hat. This is my True Crime Barbie sweater that I made, and this is my Barbie wig, and I'm wearing Barbie pink. So
you could talk about that. Talk about one of your hobbies. You create things.
Yes.
You make beautiful costumes. And
so, Jay Wett, group therapy, he's really helping me. And he said, I gotta be honest, I don't understand the costumes. I'm trying, but I don't understand them. And he said, I'm sure your audience doesn't understand the costumes. Why are you exposing darkness in costume? Okay, well, golly gee whiz, guys, my hair. So costumes are kind of just in my blood. I come from an artsy family. We're into music and performance, and my mom, let me fix this, Jackie, I might need a bobby pin. Oh, I just won't move. How about that? My mom had she's probably not watching because she doesn't know how to work her phone or YouTube, but she had a company called Party Enterprises, and we did costumes, and we would do singing telegrams and birthday parties. Like I was Barney. I'll post the photos later. Barney, Minnie Mouse, the Kissing Bandit. We had her mascot was the George the Dancing Gorilla. It was an actual gorilla suit, and he wore these heart-kissed briefs, and he would people would pay for him to come to weddings and dance. It sounds crazy, right? But people love a costume. I had the best time doing costumes, so it's always been like in my blood. Every time we did a show, because my mom's a singer, my brother is a singer, so every time we do a show, there would be a costume there, whether that be Barney and Minnie. We couldn't afford Mickey, but we had Barney and Minnie, and they would show up, and it just brought so much joy to people to have the costumes there. My mom also ran a jewelry store, and we would have people in costume out to try to get the customers in. So that's it's just like innately in me to dress up in a costume. Also, why would I want to wear a regular outfit when I could wear a costume? When I could wear a fun costume. But I recently got into costuming, making my own costumes. Was that last year, Jack?
Yeah. A year and a half ago.
Because I started learning to sew about 10 years ago, and I made my own swimwear because I could never find swimwear to fit me. And then I moved on to dresses, love making dresses. But last year, no, wasn't this last June of 24. There we go. And you might have heard me talk about her before in my videos. Her name is Lily, and she's 4, and she's the daughter of my friend Danielle. Danielle and her husband, they used to live across the street from us. And Danielle is actually a 2-time cancer survivor. She had cancer at 19 and 21, I think. And Lily is her miracle baby, and she is absolutely stunning. I wish I had the capabilities to like show you how, you know, the top streamers do. They can dual screen and show you. So I could pull up some pictures of her. Absolutely hilarious. This girl was made for the stage. She has so much personality. Her mom is a singer, so Lily is like, she has the entertainment gene, and she's epic. Like everything about her is epic. And so she was 3 when all of a sudden Danielle, she saw a lump on her neck, and that's it's like a telltale sign for Danielle. When she was diagnosed with cancer, she immediately took her to the emergency room, and they found out maybe a couple days later Lily had was diagnosed with neuroblastoma, and was like stage 4. And the way they, I don't know, what do you call that, graded, or I don't know, is different. It's not like stage 4. It has a letter in there, so it wasn't good. It wasn't a good diagnosis. And so right before summer, and they had to start, or like the kickoff of summer, June of 24, and they had to start treatment immediately. And they usually went to Disney each summer, and they weren't going to get to do that. And it was such a scary time. I actually went to their house after, maybe a couple days after Lily got back, after she had her port placed. And she was still zipping around the house, and she always had a bow, always has a bow in her hair. I mean, her hair is growing. I'll get to that, but always had a bow in her hair. She's always in a dress, and she was just zipping around. And I was like, she can't not have the experience. She's going to be in treatment for the longest time. It's a long road ahead. You know, we weren't in the position to give, like, I would have just paid all of their bills if I could. Like, we're not in a position to give hefty financial donation. So what can I do? What can I can make a princess for Lily. So it started with Cinderella. If you had seen that was the first costume I made, was Cinderella. Oh goodness, Jackie, do we want to talk about it?
I loved it. Fantastic.
I made it out of a sheet.
It was beautiful.
I couldn't find white gloves, evening gloves. I didn't even think to look on it. This was like, I had to get it done because they were about to like ship out, right? So I just sewed some white. I attempted to make gloves later on. We won't talk about that right now. I'll show them the photos of the gloves that I attempted, but I had like handless gloves. It was summer, so I was super tan. Like I get really tan in the summer because we lay out all the time. And so the tannest Cinderella you've ever seen. But I made Lily her own Cinderella ball gown. It was royal blue satin, and got her glass slippers. And, you know, Jackie, come back over here. She is a reporter for A Land Far Away News. So we couldn't just show up in a costume. By the way, doesn't she look like Carrie Bradshaw? I'll have to show them some of your Carrie Bradshaw photos. She's my model. When I do photography, I shoot her because she's hot. I said, we can't just show up. I want her to know. Like, I want her to really feel special, you know? So I said, let's do a news broadcast reporting from a land far away. Jackie reported that Cinderella went missing, and she tried to find Lily. So we did this whole news segment, right? We sent it to Danielle. She then shows it to Lily. Lily thinks she's actually on the news. Cinderella comes through a heavenly tunnel because we don't do magic. So we come through a heavenly tunnel, and Jackie, you know, went to the door and said, we got Cinderella sighting reported here. And I think Lily lives here. And Lily was like, She didn't know what to do. And I started at the end of the block and I was walking down the road screaming or yelling for Lily in a princess voice. I actually passed someone. He said, a princess party? I said, no, just another Tuesday, just another Saturday. But you should have seen Lily's face. And I was carrying glass slippers.
On her face lit up.
Oh my, oh no, I wasn't carrying glass. I know. Oh my word. It was, if I had never done anything else in my life, like that would have been enough to see her so happy. I will post I'll do a separate post after this and show you each of the times that Lily met the princess. Yes, because and she put on her dress right away and she had velvet gloves. I mean, she's just the most beautiful little girl. And the next princess, because that was just going to be it, right? I was like, I can bring Disney to her the one time.
Amy, hold on. We have questions.
Oh, we have questions. Okay, pause the story.
First question from Pretty Liddy. What is your ethnicity?
I am Lebanese. I'm half Lebanese. And my mom is a mixture of things. Like her dad was Native American, but had some Polish and Irish in there. So 50% Lebanese, the other 50%. We should do 23andMe, and then I'll put it in the chat, but I'm Lebanese.
And then the Eclipsed Truth wants to know, what state do you live in?
I live in Virginia. I'm originally from West Virginia. Do we have any West Virginians watching? Hey. And then I lived in Florida for the longest time. Tampa, Florida. It's way too hot there, and there wasn't water nearby. And I went to a private Christian college and we weren't allowed to wear shorts or tank tops. So girl was there sweating daily. But Virginia, any other questions?
No, but this is funny. The Eclipse Truth. My husband asked earlier if you were filming in your closet. I said, no, I'm pretty sure she's a seamstress.
Oh, yeah. Everybody thinks I'm in my closet.
She makes beautiful dresses, gowns. I mean,
and costumes and dresses and stuff. So right now I'm in my glam room, and my mom bought me this really cute green velvet futon sofa. Like it turns into a what is it called? Is it a futon? That's right.
Yeah.
And we did this peel and stick wood paneling. Okay. We have a couple more walls to work on, and then I'll do a tour of this room. So right now I'm in my glam room. The other videos that I've done, some of them have been in my sewing room. That's all my fabric that's hung up. And then with the big moon mirror, that's my office. I have a lot of rooms up here. I feel bad for my husband. He has the whole garage. And he's free to use the office. Sometimes he says, are these too many prints? He says funny things sometimes. Because I mix florals and leopard.
What is that? We said it's a maximalist.
Maximalist, yes. Yeah. Maximalist. And there is a new trend, or I don't know if it's new, but I saw it on Instagram because I follow a lot of interior pages. I don't know if it's a UK thing, but it's called Glamourati. Have you guys heard of that? Glamourati? And it's all of it. It's like the leopard, all of the extremes. Extreme prints, let's mix them, big earrings. So I'm here for it.
All right. Another question. How long have you been married, and do you have any children?
I have been married to my David for 13 years, and we've been together for 15, and he is my greatest blessing on this earth, and he is tall, and he has a chin dimple. I just love everything about him. My David. We don't have any humans, children. We have 6 puppies. I have 3 Shih Tzus, a Cocker Spaniel, and then a Yorkie, and I'm pretty sure Stella is a Maltese. Stella and Tootsie were Lily's puppies, and so now I watch Lily's puppies and just take them over whenever she wants to see them because she's still back and forth with treatment and stuff. So I have 6 puppies, but no babies. No babies.
Oh, Gabby Gale says she loves how you honor your husband. It's safe to say they're both obsessed with each other.
I have an obsession with him.
So beautiful to see.
I have an obsession with him. Let me tell you, when I first met him, see, he's only my second boyfriend ever. I met him a year out of college. I was working for those who live in the Virginia area. Do you remember Trips restaurant? Now it's Kickback Jack's, but they had the best ranch dressing. I was working there. They had put me behind the bar, even though I had never poured a drink. They know what I was doing. They put me behind the bar. Thankfully, they only let me work lunch shifts. So I was working a lunch shift, and Dave, and you should have seen our uniforms. I had to wear my shirt all the way buttoned up, like a thick cotton white button-down shirt with indigo blue jeans and a pinstripe bistro apron. And that day I had my hair in a bun and hardly any makeup. I did not look good. Anyway, here comes David, and he's sitting at the bar after a job interview. He was getting ready to graduate from college. And I thought he was so annoying because he was so nice. It's like, this cannot be right. I don't trust you. You're too nice. Because I didn't have hardly any experience with guys. Again, I had only had one boyfriend. But my friends, they had gone through the ringer with their boyfriends. Like, it was just horror story after horror story. Goodness gracious. I was like, oh, I just want to find a good man. So I didn't trust this. Like, nobody else has been able to find this. You're too nice. Guess what? He's still that nice. But we ended up going on a few dates. I was ready to leave him on the third date because, again, I thought he was too nice. He was opening my door and pulling out my chair and telling me that I was beautiful. I said, what is happening here with you? I don't trust you, David. Anyway, I was ready to leave and like ghost him. I know that sounds bad, but I just didn't trust that he was really that nice. And we had gone to the movies. I started my car, guys. I was ready to go. Your girl was ready to go. I started the car and I was going to give him a hug, right? He gave me this really cute line. I'm not going to reveal it because I don't know if it would embarrass him. But he shut the door and grabbed me and kissed me. And I would have married him the next day, just by the way. But he locked my keys in the car as it was running. Oh my gosh. And David, he can do anything. He can just do anything. Like, he's been building houses since he was 12 and a half. He's an engineer. You know, he went to school for like electronics engineering. So super smart. He watches how it's made just for fun. Oh my gosh, you guys just hear the things I have to fall asleep to on the Discovery Channel. And he was determined to get my car. He worked on opening that car door for an hour and a half. Oh my word. He was refusing to give up. At this point, it's like 2 a.m., right? And I was living with my brother at the time. He lives in Richmond. And my sister-in-law was like 100 months pregnant. Like, she was ready to pop, right? Super pregnant. And it's July. So super hot, right? Okay, we just don't want to wake the hot pregnant woman, right? But I had to call my brother and I said, please bring me my key, my spare key. I locked my keys in the car. This guy, I love to tell this story. Like, David had never met my brother. And so Adam didn't even stop, Jackie. He just kept driving and threw the key out the window because he had to get out of bed and wake up my sister-in-law, who again was very pregnant, and my nephew Aiden was only 4. So I totally disrupted the house. David was so humiliating, but now look at this wonderful story that we have. So I didn't like him because he was too nice, and then I would have married him the next day after he kissed me. Aww. So he's my greatest blessing. All right, do we have any other questions?
We do. What's your favorite book in the Bible?
Oh my gosh. I have many favorite chapters. I don't know that I necessarily have a favorite book. I do love the book of Esther. I talk about that one a lot. Job has also become one of my favorite books. Now, when I first was saved, November 1st of 2020, I thought Job was really a depressing book, but now I love it. I just love that book. But Esther is one of my favorites. And then I have a lot of favorite stories in the Bible. Like, Elijah is my favorite prophet. There's so many things. When people say that the Bible is boring, I'm like, you clearly, oh my gosh. There's a reason they call it the living Bible, right? Because you read it, it literally like comes to life in front of you. It's the greatest material ever to exist. And I'm so grateful to the living God for giving us such a remarkable word. I mean, it's been such a blessing. So not a favorite book, I guess. Esther and Job are up there, but lots of favorite stories. And I have my favorite prophet. I just love everything about it. I try to read it every day. And when I was first saved, I read the whole thing in a matter of, I think, 2 months. I was still trying to pursue my PhD at that point, but I was refusing to do homework. Like, my husband would lose track of me because I would go hide in the closet, or I'd go into the bathroom and turn on the tub so he thought I was in the tub so I could just read. I just wanted to read it and consume it all day, every day, because I had never understood it before. But then, when you're born again, God gave me a new mind, and I had eyes to see and a spiritual understanding of the word. And that's my daily bread. That's what it means to be your daily bread. That gives me energy and sustains me throughout the day. I try to start with the Bible. I try to end with it. And I can tell a difference when I don't start or end with it. If I'm just like scrolling on my phone, it makes a difference. Do you guys feel that way?
Yep. There's a lot of amens.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your favorite book? Put that in
there. Okay. Another question. Have you ever thought about doing a Bible study series?
Yes, I wanted to. Okay. I know I give a lot. I can't just give a yes or no, can I? I have to give a story with it. I wanted to, when I was first saved, and praise God, it didn't work out for me because I fell under false teaching, but I wanted to do Glam Room Bible study and talk about different parts of the Bible and what they meant. Unfortunately, I fell under a lot of NAR teachings and was big into deliverance, and praise God, it didn't work out for me, because can you imagine how much more of the deception I would have passed on? It grieves me every day. But yes, I would love to do that. Would you guys be interested in that if we did a Bible study?
Yeah, and some people are suggesting you'd have to do it live.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can do that.
And then also another suggestion is a second channel teaching how to sew and put on fake nails.
We don't do the nails. Oh my gosh.
I've
tried to do the nails. Let me tell you. I've tried to do the nails. But I would love to do that. That's what in one of my earlier videos I said I think I'm going to split the channel, because I was posting like sewing tutorials when I would do my costumes for Lily,
which are hilarious, by the way.
You
need
to
go and watch them,
because I put the news broadcast with it, and you'll see Jackie. Please go watch.
It's so funny.
Ariel's because girl is in fins. We had the green screen, so I want to do. I will definitely look into doing that, to splitting the channel, because I don't know. I'm like, do they want to see the costumes? I guess I could incorporate the costumes while I'm talking about the darkness that we're exposing. But yeah, I can totally do that. I can totally split the channel and put sewing tutorials on one side. Now, I don't know all the correct sewing terminology because I taught myself using YouTube to sew, but I can teach you how to trace one of your tops and make your own pattern to make a dress. But I don't do if you want real sewing instructions, I would find a real seamstress she's gonna have the tape measure around. But I can show you how I do things, and they turn out just fine, don't you think?
Oh my goodness, more than fine.
Just don't look super close at the seams.
Oh, okay. And it's just funny. It's funny. What do we have? Oh, you would ask what the person's favorite chapter was. She said Esther is one of my favorites too. Mm-hmm. And I love the Gospel of John and Romans.
Yes, Romans. I've been reading Romans each day. I'm trying to really, I recently got my first, what is it called? Bible commentary. Because I want to be more of a theologian. I don't want to just read it. I want to understand it. And so I was starting with Romans and reading it over and over and over and over. I'm trying to memorize it, but that is one of my, I guess you could say that was one of my favorite books too. But John, that's called don't they refer to that as the love gospel? He said, uses the word love more than any other gospel. It's a beautiful gospel. I love the Lord. Can I get an amen?
Since somebody says, why can't I wear multiple plaids? Was that because we were talking about?
Yes. I'll tell you why. Oh, no. This is a question for... Oh, my God. That just reminds me of David Lowe. Like, this guy tries to mix different... He'll wear 3 kinds of blue and try to leave the house. Like, you're a representation of me. Listen, if you... Okay, you can mix the plaids, actually. It's about confidence. You just walk down the road in your multiple plaids and hold your head high. And if anybody questions you, you say, yeah, I mix plaids, don't you? What's wrong with you? And you just keep it moving. I wouldn't mix them. Okay. But if you do, if you really feel convicted to mix the plaids, do it. And you just act like it's the best. It's called fashion, Brenda. Look it up. That's what you say. Just keep it
moving. Are you the family of Rob Lowe, your husband, David?
No. Rob Lowe, the actor? No. I guess it would be nice to have that bank account, but no. We're not of the Rob Lowe family.
Oh.
But we come from good Lowe's.
At Gabby Gale, sorry.
Hi, Gabby Gale.
If you were to do that, meaning the Bible study, you would be my new Charlie.
Oh, that's so sweet. You know what? I love to hear that man talk about the Lord. It really grieves me to hear people malign him because I didn't know a lot about Charlie. I saw him a couple of times on, and I mentioned this in my previous video, one of them, that he was on the Whatever podcast. You guys have, any of you ever watched that podcast? It's like a dating panel, and Brian Atlas is the host, and he'll have 1 or 2 conservatives, and then the rest are women who are in the adult industry. If you hear a noise, that's my David in the garage doing something. Goodness gracious, building a shelf. But a lot of the conservatives they have on there are kind of crass with the women and will give make underhanded comments. And when Charlie was on, and this was my first introduction to Charlie, I hadn't followed him. I'm not big into politics, so I didn't know what Turning Point USA was, but I saw him on there, and just the way that he was speaking to them, he had so much grace and compassion, and he was talking about the Lord. And I said, this is exactly what we need. We need more men like this, more, and just the kindness and the way that he spoke to them. That's really telling. That's really telling. And you could understand his character by the way that he was acting. So thank you. That's a wonderful compliment. Thank you so much. I mean, he really knew the scripture. I think Frank Turek said that he was like working to be considered a biblical scholar, which that's what I want to do. I really want to know the Bible like the back of my hand. I want to be able to quote scripture and give the exact verbatim. So that is a wonderful compliment. Thank you. That was Abby.
Yes, Gabby Gale.
Gabby Gale. What a cute name.
Yes. What's your favorite rom-com?
Oh,
that's tough.
Let's see. Let me think here. Romantic comedy.
Oh. Fun fact, though, Edie's more of a suspense, scary horror film watcher.
Thank you, Jacqueline. Thank you. Rom-com, though, now I would have been able to tell you just on a whim, but now that you've asked me, my brain is white. Hold on. Let me see. When I say that, do you know what I mean? It's like this hat just is my brain now. It's just a white cloud. Is The Other Woman, is that considered a romantic comedy? Or just a comedy? Okay. Because that guy was a jerk. But that's a good movie, The Other Woman. Let me think. Jackie, name some.
Oh,
Okay, is it cliche to say How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days? That's just the cutest movie.
Oh, that is a good one.
It's just the cutest movie.
Yeah.
Sometimes I say that today. We don't have children. You know, from that part of the movie.
Yes.
We don't have children.
Oh, someone said, I was just about to ask if you like horror. What's your favorite subgenre under the horror umbrella?
Now, I don't like gore, although I just wasn't being watched good enough when I was little. Like when I was 6, I was sneaking my older brother's videos, like Friday the 13th. and all of
Freddy
the
Krueger.
Freddy Kruegers, Nightmare on Elm Street. But I'm not a fan of a lot of gore. I like suspense, psychological thrillers. Like Split, or I mean, I guess you could say Seven was that's more of a psychological, although there were elements of gore.
Yeah.
What is one I'm thinking of? The Bone Collector with Denzel and Angelina Jolie. So things like that. I used to like a lot of the supernatural movies, like what is the one? Hold on. Why can't I think of it? Darn. No, it's going to come to me.
It'll be a random moment when it
comes back. Okay, it'll come back to me. But now I just find them really demonic, and it like gives me a bad feeling in my spirit, So I try not to watch too many of those, like possession movies. Oh, but you know what was a really good one? Was Annabelle. Did you guys watch Annabelle? Oh, we're losing. Come back.
Someone said that's one of my favorites.
Annabelle. Although the last one, the Abigail Homecoming or Coming Home, it lost its sizzle. But Annabelle and then Annabelle Creation, those first two were really good. What else do we have? Any questions? Comments?
Well, okay, I'm not really sure. If you're going to go live, you need to have something you want to talk about that you can ask your audience to respond to. Maybe that was just a little
well, thank you.
Friendly advice there.
I was encouraged to do an Ask Me Anything live.
Yeah.
So I guess we could, I have many things that we could talk about.
Do you have a question, Chris P5946, that you would like to ask? Just saying. You asked earlier where people were watching from, and there was a couple of people from Michigan. Have you ever been to Michigan?
I've not ever been to Michigan. I have family in Michigan. One of my brothers lives there. I could live in Michigan. Do you guys get snow a lot? I could live where it snows every day.
They were just talking about a big snowstorm that they had.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I love the snow. We've had snow twice. We had it twice in December, didn't we, Jackie?
We sure did.
I love it. I want it to snow again, but today it was 67 degrees.
Oh, someone lost power for 5 days. That's rough.
Oh my gosh.
Especially
Are you okay?
When it's cold.
Yes. Did you have a generator?
Well,
do you have a fireplace?
See, it looks like a winter wonderland today in Michigan.
Lucky. Oh, I'm jealous. My husband would be jealous. He loves the snow. He goes out plowing. He jerry-rigged his four-wheeler with a snow plow on the front, and he and his bestie go out when it snows, and they plow different neighborhoods, and they make a pretty penny on it. He loves the snow. I love the snow as well.
It's beautiful.
We made a snow woman last year. Her name was Star.
She was she was something.
She was beautiful. I had something that I wanted to say. Hold on, it's coming to me. Oh, pooper scooper.
All right, a new question. Oh, what's your thoughts on Megyn Kelly? Is she a lost cause now?
I don't think she's a lost cause. I don't think anybody is a lost cause. That's why we need to consistently pray for them. Now, we can still call out evil when we see and hear it. So I don't think anybody is a lost cause, because if I can be saved, anybody can be saved. I do think that for whatever that, I believe all of them are motivated by money. I also think it's just an ancient hate that a lot of people suffer from when it comes to like Israel and Jews. I'm so sorry I keep moving this piece of hair, but Megyn Kelly, I've never been too keen on her. Just some of the things that she says and does. Did you guys see her recent show with Tucker Carlson? I mean, they were both just acting like teenagers, and I sense a lot of rebellion in her. It seems like she enjoys going against the grain and ruffling feathers and saying provocative things. So I don't know that. I've just never been like Team Megyn. I don't really follow her. Thank you. She got me a bobby pin. I don't really follow her. I don't like how it went down at Amfest. And I think she's proven that she's a liar. Because remember when Ben Shapiro, that's better. Oh, my ear is on. Remember when Ben Shapiro was on her show and was saying, we need to call Candace out. She's doing this, this, and that. And Megan was like, well, I don't really, I mean, I'm friendly with Candace. I don't really know Candace. I don't watch her content. And then now after Candace and Erica met, she said, I've been working behind the scenes with them for months. Candace and I have gotten closer. So you lied. And you're supposed to be the one, you stand on truth. Like, I get really upset when people who purport to be conservative and are trying to you know, bring back conservative values, they do the exact opposite of what they preach. I don't think Megan has ever truly been like conservative. I think she got burned as a liberal and jumped ship, and she just always seems to go where the grass is greener, which I think is the same thing that Candace is doing. I don't know that we could confidently say that Candace was really on our team, you know.
Someone's asking if she was getting a divorce.
Is she? Oh, see, I don't know. I don't look her up. The only reason I was even familiar with what she had said with Tucker is because I was watching Tamara Neely, and she did a video on it. So I didn't know that. She and her husband have been married a long time. I think they have maybe 2 or 3 kids. That's very sad. I don't want anybody to get divorced. I'll look into it, and if you're interested, are you guys interested in Megyn Kelly videos? Because I can hop on it. Girl, I'll do that for you. So I'll research it. We'll do a video. How about that?
Do you know the comedian Amy Kozak?
Oh, Ami Kozak?
Oh, I said it wrong. Sorry.
No, it's
yes,
okay.
No, you're right.
Yes, I love him. I think he's so funny. I remember watching him. The only reason I came to know him was when Candace had him on when she was still at the Daily Wire, and he was like calling her out on her stuff and saying, no. So I think he's super funny. I didn't know he could sing. Jay Witt, Group Therapy. He played that video where Ami was doing a stand-up routine and he was singing. I think he's so talented and super funny. So yeah, I like him a lot.
Yeah, this person was mentioning that they thought he did hilarious satire impersonations of Megan Tucker and Candace.
I saw one of his impressions. I'll go watch that. But I saw his Megyn Kelly impression when she was like talking to someone who was in the process of being attacked. She's like, well, I don't think, what he was saying is, I think you're interpreting this wrong. Are we sure they're intending to harm you? Yeah, she's got a knife. Okay. But is she chopping something? So yeah, he's so funny. I love parody videos. I love them. And you know what? I should have sent in an audition tape to the Daily Wire.
Yeah.
For that Candace show in the No. Darn, I would have done it for free. I love parody. I love satire. I think it's also good to laugh at yourself. Come on, please.
It is.
I laugh at myself every day. Oh, Edie, the things I've done.
Oh, Nosy Rose E found
That's
Miss
cute.
Edie on Jay Witt, and I love. You are so fun.
Thank you. I love you. Thank you for
I
coming
agree.
by. And I love Jay Witt. I can't say enough nice things about that man. He is so wonderful and such a man of God. And I just love that we play bingo. Like, there are too many serious channels. Like, we're here for the comedy. Let's lighten the mood. Let's have some fun, because it's hard out here in these streets. There's a lot of sad things going on, and we just need to have some fun. Am I right?
You're right.
Am I right?
What was your first car?
My first car was an XG350L Hyundai.
So specific.
It had 100,000 miles on it. It was my brother's car, and he traveled for work. But let me tell you, I was pimping around in that car. It had one of those, it looked like a wooden steering wheel, right? It was super spacious, leather seats. I mean, for your first car, even though it had 100,000 miles, I was living my best life. It had a sunroof. But then it died, and it was like sputtering on its last tire, and then I was able to trade it in, and I got my PT Cruiser, my Ruby PT Cruiser. And that's the one that David locked the keys in the car as it was running. Yes. Oh, I loved that Hyundai. Hyundai is a very good brand. I have a Hyundai now. Great gas mileage. I did like my other Hyundai. I had one. I was halfway through paying it off, and it was unlimited. It was silver, and it was an Elantra, and it had black leather. It was about the first brand new car I'd ever bought, and my brother went with me, got me a sweet deal on it. And one day, about 7 years ago, at 3 a.m., somebody came to the door, and David went down to the door, with a weapon. And I went down with him. He said, "Stay back." I said, "No. If you're dying, I'm dying with you." But it was the neighbor across the street, and we looked outside, and there was a car inside of my car. There was a car in the trunk of my car. The trunk had been pushed into the back seat of my car, and there were frat boys that used to live across the street. And one of the frat boys got in a fight. They were drunk, got in a fight with his girlfriend. She was parked in front of Jackie's house. By the way, Jackie's not only my bestie, she lives next door. Thank you, Jesus. And she was parked in front of Jackie's house and tried to floor it. This just goes to show you can never make a clean exit when you're mad, because she went from like 0 to 30 and just went right into my car. And then she fled the scene. Her car was still running while it was in my car. And there were like 3 police cars. Do you remember that?
Yes.
There were 3 police cars, and they were trying to find her. And then we heard her saying, "Can we just wait? Can we just wait a second?" No, you fled the scene of an accident. The car is still inside of the other car. Anyway, she went to jail. But then they totaled that car, and I had to get another one, but it wasn't as luxurious. It's just a fun fact about me. I offer up a lot of information, don't I, Jackie?
You do, but it's great. Catherine Williams has a comment.
Yes.
"Sweetheart, be careful what kinds of movies you feed your spirit. Annabelle movies are not spiritual."
I know. I have to be very careful. That's what I was trying to say. I can't watch a lot of those because it does affect me. I agree. You're correct.
What's your favorite food?
Oh, I love pasta. I'm Lebanese, so I love Middle Eastern food. I love malfouf. They're like cabbage rolls. I think that video is on there of me making them. I have a great recipe if you want it. Delicious. I love the Middle Eastern seasonings. Dip it in hummus, homemade hummus. The secret is to add ice when you're blending the chickpeas. I'd say that's my favorite food, yeah. Forget the pasta. It's Middle Eastern food.
Oh.
What?
David Lowe. You're so cute, baby.
Hi, honey.
Shout out from the hubby.
Have you been watching from the beginning? I talked about how you kissed me with the keys in the car. I didn't think you were watching. I love you so. I love you so.
Oh, this is, I would think this would be a hard question.
What?
What person taught you something you will never forget, and who was that person to you?
Oh, wow.
That's a tough one, maybe.
Taught me something that I will never forget.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess you could say, I would say Lily.
Oh.
Lily, who I was trying to talk to you about at the beginning. She's the little girl. She has really changed my heart. I mean, just to see what she's gone through. As my friend's daughter, who was diagnosed with cancer in June of 24, and she really had a rough road, and it's still not over. So please pray for her, Lily. But every time I see her, she's really going through it, but she always has such, she's just always smiling. She's always dancing around, and she teaches me that you can make it through. So I can't think of anything that please. It's just one of those things where you ask me the question, and I'm sure I've gotten really good advice from people, my mother, my Jackie, but I get a lot of lessons in just the behavior that I witness, and how people act. And Lily has really changed the way I look at things. She's changed my life for the better. Just when I see her going through something, but she's still so excited. She always likes to take care of people around her, and she likes to make you laugh. And she's not feeling good when she does these things. She's had a lot of issues, but she's just wonderful and full of life, and just the innocence of a child, the way she looks at things. She's like, oh, today was a bad day, but tomorrow's going to be a good day. So she teaches me every time I see her. I'm going to post, I'll add a clip of her. She had to go get a blood transfusion the other day. That's the video I sent you.
Oh gosh.
And she picked out her own outfit, and she was wearing
precious
her mom's cowgirl hat and big earrings, and she had on gloss. I'm going to get a blood transfusion, but you should have seen her in the elevator. She had her hip out. Like, I want to be like that, because I don't know about you, but when I'm not feeling good, like it's not good for anybody. So she teaches me to just keep persevering. But my Jackie teaches me a lot. I'm not gonna.
Don't get me emotional, girl.
I'm gonna go.
No.
My Jackie's the best woman I've ever met, and she's the best friend I've never had a friend like her, and she's just so wonderful and compassionate and selfless, and she makes me want to be like that. She makes me want to be selfless. So, and just watching her, and she's like, her kids are obsessed with her. She's wonderful. She's a good woman, right? She makes me want to be more like that. So, did that answer your question? Are you good?
Yes.
She's trying.
Oh, I think your hubby's trying to make you blush. He says, tell them how I have to kiss you with my sunglasses on because your beauty is blinding.
Oh my gosh, Jack.
And then someone else says, oh, your husband is a gem. May the Lord continue to shine his face upon you and bless your marriage.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Honestly, he really is my greatest reward. Jackie is one of my other greatest rewards on this earth. Did you like that line from David? Remember how I told you how I met him when he came in and sat at the bar, and I thought he was too nice? He told me, your eyes, they're like looking into an abyss. I thought the abyss was, I don't know why I thought the abyss was space, like outer space, right? Why did I think that? I don't know. But then years later, after we were married, he was out of town for work, and I was watching a show on Netflix. It was like one of those under the sea shows, right? And it was about creatures of the abyss, and they were the ugliest things I've ever seen. One was translucent. A lot of them are translucent. One had like 3 sets of teeth with a light bulb, and it struck me, that comment that he made. And I called him. I said, you think my eyes are like the abyss? Do you know what lives in the abyss? I'm watching it right now. I got offended years later. That's funny.
That is funny.
He has a lot of lines like that. He's really cute. Tell him a dad joke, honey.
Oh no.
I love his dad joke.
He said, you leave those fish alone. God made those fish.
I think they're part of the curse. No, I'm just kidding. Let me ask you guys a question. Would you ever go, remember the Titan sub that exploded?
Yeah.
It's like going down to.
Yeah.
Would you ever sign up for an excursion like that?
No.
To go into.
I'm not going to
to go deep into the sea, or if not the sea, would you go to space? Because I don't know about you, but when I think about going into really deep water, and it doesn't even have to be the deepest parts of the ocean where no light reaches, that is the abyss. I watched a show. So would you guys do that? Would you be willing to do that?
We're getting notes. We're getting notes. Absolutely not. No, never.
Guys, did you see that show on Netflix? It's on Netflix. I don't know if it's a show. It's a documentary called The Deepest Breath. Have you seen it? It's about, so I guess it's a sport to see how a breath holds. and how deep you can go and hold your breath. And when I was watching it, when I told you, I had to take deep breaths as I was watching it. It was literally giving me anxiety, more anxiety than if I were watching like a demonic movie. Honestly, I'm like, what are you doing? They pull this rope, right? And they go all the way down. They go as far down as they can. It's pitch black. You don't hear anything. And I'm watching it thinking, you're doing this just for fun. One woman who was like a record holder, a world record holder of breath holds, darn it, I don't know her name. She never came back up, and they lost her. They never found her. This has gotten dark.
That's sad.
I don't know
Yeah.
why I told you that. Because we were talking about the abyss. That's why I told you that. So everybody's saying no. Did anybody say yes?
Nobody
Okay.
said yes.
Right?
Someone is down for space. Go into space.
Oh my
But it
gosh.
requires too much training. So that's the only.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see that movie Gravity?
I didn't see
Wait, don't watch it.
that. Okay.
Waste of my life. I was led there under false pretense by one of my other brothers. I have 5 brothers, by the way. He said, he's the artsy one, right? So he's into film. Brilliant, brilliant. More talent in his little finger than I have in my entire body. And he said, I watched that and I almost cried. It was so profound. So me and my David took ourselves to the movies, paid $22.50 and $85 for popcorn. And we were there. It's just Sandra Bullock. George Clooney is in it for a moment, and then he drifts away into space in his little bubble. So it's just Sandra Bullock fighting to get back to Earth in space. No, thank you. No, thank you. And avoid that movie. Unless you're trying to cure insomnia, then you might want to watch it. Oh, now I'm thinking about that show where they went deep underwater. And then there's another one. What was that called? And it's swimming in, golly gee, like, I don't know, are they in Antarctica? Like they go to Antarctica or someplace like that where there are ice caps or whatever. Listen, I'm not going to front like I know all the terms. They cut a hole in the ice and they swim underneath it to see who can go the furthest on one breath. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this?
I don't know.
And people get hypothermia and die. One person got stuck under the ice. Why am I talking about this? Okay.
It all started with the abyss. We can blame David.
I know. I was like, when he told me that, I said, oh, it's because my eyes are dark. Okay, no.
Oh,
what?
David suggests tell them about the waves on the beach in North Carolina that time.
I will not. I will not.
Now I have heard that story.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't know if they want to hear it. I'm not going to bore them.
They want to hear it.
No.
It's a funny story.
Are they saying they want to hear it?
No.
No.
He literally just made the comment.
Okay, this is what
does
happened.
Anybody have any other questions?
If you don't have any other questions, then I'll tell you how I almost died in North Carolina. One of the few handful of times that I've almost died. I've almost died a lot, Jackie. Did anybody else have any questions? Are you laughing?
No.
Oh,
not at all.
Okay. It's like my neck is broken.
I know. All right, people are curious. Let's hear it.
Oh my gosh. When was this? This was maybe 4 years ago. A hurricane had been here, it had just passed. So went to North Carolina. I'm telling you that because the water was, even though it looked calm, it wasn't. And hubby had booked us a long weekend at Kill Devil Hills, right, honey? Right, isn't that the beach? It was like a beautiful beach. Now, we're Florida beach people. We go to Sarasota maybe once or twice a year. And that sand, you just can't beat it. It's like walking on marshmallows, and the water is warm and clear, beautiful. But, just for like a weekend getaway, 3 hours away, Kill Devil Hills, the water was turquoise blue, gorgeous. The sand was like walking on the entry path to hell. It was so hot. And the water, okay.
It's traumatizing for you to talk about it, isn't it?
Okay. So I barely got in there. But this happens a lot with David. Does he not love me? Because I've almost died on your watch, David. At least twice at 2 different beaches. Okay. So anyway, I barely got in there, guys. Couple steps in. Okay. I'm teetering a bit. I take one more step. I try to get to David. And all of a sudden, I'm knocked over. I try to stand up, trying to salvage my dignity in my swimsuit. By the way, did I mention it was a crowded beach? Multiple people watching. Multiple people were watching. I kept trying to get up, and Dave was like, baby, it's okay. Just stand up. What do you think I'm trying to do? I'm trying to stand up. Okay, I got knocked down again. And I said, oh yeah, I'm dying. I'm going to die. The water, by the way, I was still at the edge of the shore. Like, I hadn't been pulled out. I was under like this much of water, but it kept going and going and going. It was covering. I was like, I said, this is what it's like to die. I'm actually going to die here. Finally, and I was blind by I actually felt like Helen Keller. I was blind at this point by the salt water.
That's no joke.
My dignity. I did. Yes. I thought I was going to die. I did. And my husband, he's like, I'm here, honey. I'm here. And then this other stranger, he said, fix your top. I said, I'm just trying to survive this time, David. I'm just trying to survive. There was sand all in my bottoms. And people were just watching. They said, you okay? We saw it happen. You good? Do I look good? I had to trot myself up. It was a steep climb to get back to my chair. My dignity gone. David said, I don't know how that happened. You have such trouble with water, honey. Well, the next day, he took his boogie board out there. And I just decided I'm not going to risk the water anymore. I'm going to stay up here on my chaise lounge. Anywho, he goes out there with his boogie board. He comes back maybe 10 minutes later. The boogie board is broken in half. What? Because the waves got him. He's like, it's rough out there. I said, I know. I almost died yesterday. Anyway, that's what happened in North Carolina.
Dave said, I did hear an old lady say, bless your heart.
Bless your heart. Thank you. Thank you, Phyllis. Do you guys give names to people? What are your frequent names that you give people? I say Brenda, Phyllis, Kathy. Sad as everything, isn't it? Look, I have paws.
Oh, I missed a question a while back. Do you have a recommendation for an embroidery machine for beginners?
My mom got one, and it's super easy. She had never embroidered, and it's super duper easy. It's Singer. I will find it. Oh, what has happened? I will find it and send you the link. Make sure you screenshot that comment, and I will send her the link for it. It was super. I mean, we didn't know we had never embroidered anything, and it was affordable. Singer. I just love the brand Singer. And you just plug it in and it works. So I'll send you the link if you want it. We love Singer. And I have my old manager, Tati, if you're watching, hi Tati, I love you. She sent me one that's a brother. I haven't used it yet because it's kind of intimidating, but it looks like a really good one. I looked it up and it's pricey as well. So it's like, thank you so much for giving this to me, but I'm scared. I didn't use my serger. Do any of you use a serger? Because I work a lot with knits and spandex, so I need an overlock. That machine was so intimidating. I kept it in the box for 3 months. So I get scared of machines and I just stay away. So I haven't used the embroidery machine, but I know my mom's is a good one. So I will send you the link for it.
Someone's husband asks, have you ever used okay, I can't read.
What is that? Oh, Husqvarna, the machine. No, because we're on a budget here and those are like top of the line. Also, I would like to save up to get a baby lock, So Husqvarna and Baby Locks are a big to-do. It's like, that's fancy. So I've not heard of them, but I know that they are tremendous quality. I just need to save up for that. Jackie bought me a serger last year because I will say, Singer, in my opinion, is a better brand than Brother. And I had a Brother serger because I was just, again, going for the cheapest one. That sucker broke. Girl was here. I followed a YouTube tutorial. I took the whole thing apart and followed step by step to try to fix it. It still didn't work. So my Jackie bought me one, that Singer. And then the thread kept snapping. I was like, what do you mean? Maybe it's just me. I was threading that thing wrong for an entire year, the Singer one. And now it's like, they didn't want to know about that, did they? Don't you love how I just give you the information that you didn't ask for?
I'm not sure what DW stands for, but someone's asking,
Daily Wire.
Oh, thank you. Has Daily Wire contacted you?
No. Oh, darn it. What do I need to do? Do I need to tag them in something? I'm new to the YouTube, like writing out the descriptions and everything. I know. Oh, honey. Tootsie, come here.
Yes.
I will introduce you to Tootsie, but no, Daily Wire hasn't reached out to me. I really want to send them my, what was it called? Social autopsy. Did you guys like that? Can you believe? Oh my gosh. I'm going to post the full video of Candy's FAQs because my responses weren't far off from what she was saying. Girl has always been crazy. Crazy. She's like, what if somebody creates a fake profile? Well, I think she said, we're kind of a secondhand issue. We're not that much of a threat. So I think the biggest threat is that somebody made a fake profile about you. So like maybe you need to look into that. It's really not us. She really said that. So if you know how to get in touch with the Daily Wire, let me know and I will reach out to them. This is Tootsie. This is one of Lily's puppies that now stays with me. Isn't she precious? Do we have dog or cat people in the chat? Or do you have another animal? Like a bunny? David won't let me have a bunny. Do you have anything?
I mean, fair enough. 6 puppies. You can't really introduce a bunny now.
I could have a bunny for sure.
No.
Tootsie Bootsy. Her name is Tootsie Tallulah. All of my puppies have middle names. Tootsie.
We got a doggy mom. Dog.
What kind of dog? Jackie and I went to get our stumps fixed yesterday, and we were at a red light. And there was a puppy with his head out the window, and he looked like Chance from Homeward Bound. By the way, that movie is irresponsible. I don't like to talk about that movie, but I do like Chance. And I said, oh my gosh. He was looking right at us. I said, it looks just like Chance. This puppy rolled his eyes and was very dramatic and went to the other window. I have never experienced such rejection.
Me either. It made me sad. It was very sad.
What kind of puppy does she have?
We have fish sticks, crested gecko.
Oh no, you have a
gecko.
Is that a lizard? Oh my gosh. I like the gecko, but I don't know, lizards and things frighten me. How big is he? How big is he? So yesterday in that video I did what kind of bear is best. I was talking about the show I Was Prey. Have you guys ever seen it? It's on Discovery, the Discovery app or channel, excuse me. And one guy had kimono dragons. He had 3 of them in an apartment. Have you ever looked at them? I thought they were like are they called bearded dragon? Jackie, there's so much happening here. I thought that they were like the bearded dragon lizards that are maybe this big, right? So we looked them up. They are huge and they have huge talons, and the way they walk is so gross. This guy had 3 of them. Apparently, when they bite you, there's like a bacteria or poison in their bite, and it's made to kill you slowly. and incapacitate you slowly. So the guy got bit when he was trying to feed them, and then days passed, and then he didn't show up for work, and they had eaten him. Is that what your gecko looks like? I've been telling these stories. This might be the last live I ever do in my life. Maybe I'll stick to just doing commentary videos. I don't know if Jay Wood is watching this.
Somebody found one of their dogs in a trash bin. Saved the puppy from a trash bin and
Praise
was given
God.
the other that was found abandoned.
Oh my gosh, God bless you. You know what? That makes me so mad. I know, I can't talk about that. Oh my word, I can't talk about that. I mean, it's telling. The way you treat an animal is telling of how you would treat a human. That is so, God bless you for taking care of that puppy. What kind of puppy is it?
I can answer this question. I'm so sorry. I just got very disturbed.
What?
You're not a furry, are you?
No.
No.
Oh my word, no, darn it. They've really ruined this for us, right? We can't even wear these hats. I am not a furry.
No.
Absolutely not. No, I just love these hats.
Oh, I love it. Another person commented, no, she's just silly.
I am. I am silly. I mean, but isn't this hat fabulous? But no, I'm not a furry. Now I can't wear this hat ever again.
No.
And I have 4 of them. Oh my gosh. I like big hats. I like big hair. It's all because they make my face look smaller. I have a really round face and I'm kind of insecure about it. But if I have big things on top of my head, it looks smaller and just gives me more volume. Yeah.
You don't have to explain.
Oh, okay. Is that what they said?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Sorry. Okay.
Oh, I love this. I feed a bunny every day that lives outside, 6 deer, a gaggle of ducks in the summer, a raccoon, a possum, 2 chipmunks, 3 squirrels, and a bunch of birds. But no animals at this time.
Awesome. I'm down for it, but not the possum. Possums really scare me. But you feed a bunny each day and the deer. Do you live in like an enchanted forest? That sounds delightful. Do you give them names? My mom, she just lives down the road from me, but there are deer in her yard all the time. And turkeys as well. Oh my gosh. One time I drove up and I had never seen a turkey in person. These things were humongous. And they started walking towards me. And I bolted for the door. Please let me in, Mom. But the deer, the other day, Jackie, I sent you that photo. There was a baby deer with them. It looked like Bambi.
Yes, I saw that.
It had the little tail that had the white. It was so cute.
Oh, everybody, you're getting lots of shout outs for being beautiful and gorgeous.
Thank you.
None of which is news to me.
It's so nice to give a compliment. I think it's so important to give compliments to people. I like people to feel better about themselves after they leave me. You know, if I'm interacting with someone, it's my goal to make you feel. I just think giving a compliment can really change someone's day. You know, that was so nice. Thank you. I tell my nephews, try to give someone a compliment today.
Oh, you're so beautiful and such a sweet spirit too.
Thank you. I'm so happy. I mean, I know other people have thousands of people in their live chat, but I think we have a good group of peeps for my first live. It's so exciting to be with you. Obviously, I pre-record my videos because I don't have the whole setup. And then sometimes I go off on long tangents and then I have to edit them out. So I'm trying to reel myself in, keep track of myself. I've gone off on a couple of tangents, but we're back. Thank you so much. I love getting to know all of you. I wish we could all, let's get together for lunch. Some people are in like,
Michigan,
Australia.
California.
I know. Tootsie Bitsy. Look how cute she is. I took her to see Lily the other day, and it was the sweetest thing. What?
What? Prettier than new carpeting.
Yes. The new carpeting? I love new carpeting.
Well, you're prettier, girl.
Thank you. But no, I'm not a furry. Now I feel like I have to lead with that.
Right.
Like go into a store because I wear these hats out. I'll wear them out to the grocery store.
Someone's asking, do you like makeup since you like costumes and wigs?
I love makeup. Oh my word. I'm wearing enough makeup right now to sink a ship. You just can't I have on so much foundation. I love makeup. I love watching channels of like, cosplayers. That is an art to be able to do the things that they do. Like they totally transform their face. I think makeup is just so much fun. I love everything about being a girl. I love lipstick and everything. I used to watch my mom put on her makeup when I was little, and I was like, I can't wait to do that. My mom still does a full face of glam every day. And I will say these nails are giving me life. I just feel like myself again. And look how much longer my fingers look. Remember when it was only $25 to get your nails done, Jackie?
Ugh, those were the days.
Jackie just got shellac yesterday, and it was $40 before the tip.
Are you a fan of Marilyn Monroe?
I'm a fan of her. I love the still shots of her. I think she's absolutely stunning. But not really a fan of her like movies. That wasn't, or she's not someone I would want to emulate in terms of lifestyle, but her beauty is like unparalleled. I just love that she had chocolate brown eyes with super blonde hair.
Was that her real natural color though?
No.
Okay.
And you know, her name was not Marilyn, although I love the name Marilyn. It was Norma Jean, right? I think she had light brown hair, but just so stunning. So stunning. I do want to make the pink, like diamonds are a girl's best friend dress. Should I do that? I have the fabric. I ordered it last year and never did it. I love glamour. Do you guys love glamour? Like, give me a dramatic eye during the day. I was going to say something about Marilyn. It was a fun fact. Oh, Norma Jean. Okay, yeah. Norma Jean.
Someone says they're bad at glamour.
Nobody's bad at glamour.
I'm bad at glamour too.
No,
yes.
No. You just have to. What do you mean you're bad at glamour? Nobody is bad at it. It's just. What do you mean? Like with eyeliner, mascara? I was terrible at makeup, and there are just so many videos that you could watch. Oh, and if you do it, the more you do it, the easier it is for you. But I love to see a woman glamorize herself. Just remember when we did your shoot and we did your glam, and it's just like, oh my word, this is so much fun. It's just fun. I mean, not something we do every day. Obviously, your skin, but you can do it.
No.
And Brie, her daughter, fabulous. She loves makeup. And she'll put it on. Like, it really makes a difference. It's just fun.
Someone says you'd probably want to give me a makeover. Overalls and camo.
Camo. One time I saw a girl with a camouflage purse. I saw a girl. David knows who I'm talking about. It was pink camo. I can't pull off camo. I do like camo cargo pants. Remember when those were in the 90s? Yes. Thank Jennifer Aniston. I like overalls though. Listen, as long as you rock it with confidence.
Oh goodness, I have to correct something. I'm offending people and I don't mean to.
What?
I'm horrible at names.
What?
No, let me
What did you do?
Well,
I'm just kidding.
I keep saying someone said, and
it
happens to be the same person that's making the comment. I'm so sorry. I have to find it now and say your name properly. My apologies.
Let me see. What is it?
I know I'm trying to find it.
I get afraid to read the comments sometimes.
I don't know what I'm going to get. To offend anybody.
No, Jackie doesn't mean to offend you. We're going to say your name right.
Yes.
Yes.
I will find it.
So my maiden name is Tanuki. All throughout elementary school, junior high, high school. I had to deal with people calling me Eddie Takauki, Heidi Takuki. The worst one was, and forgive me, but this is really what people called me. I was horrifically bullied. Eddie Tukaduki. Isn't that awful? People are wicked.
See, that's why when I'm not 100% sure, I just don't say it.
Well, just sound it out.
That was my problem.
Did we all hear how Candace said macabre the other day? Macabre. Listen, she says that to an audience of 6 million. Don't be afraid to say the word. Oh.
That's how she says you pronounce it.
Aquila? Aquila C? Did I say it right? That's a beautiful name.
It is.
Aquila. So pretty. It reminds me of Aaliyah. Remember Aaliyah? She was so beautiful. Aquila is a gorgeous name.
So my apologies. I'm sorry.
Jackie's sorry. Don't be mad at Jackie. She's my favorite person.
Ooh, camo leggings. That's what the Eclipse Truth is currently wearing.
Camo leggings. That's cute. I love leggings. I love leggings. I've made leggings a staple of my wardrobe. In my wardrobe. I can get behind camo leggings. Ooh, what about a camo jumpsuit? Cute. With tall boots. That would be cute. You would rock that. Who said that? Was that Aquila?
No.
What, you didn't say
the Eclipsed Truth.
The Eclipsed Truth. Ooh, the Eclipsed Truth. So, that's fancy. Remember when was the eclipse last year, Jackie?
Oh.
And you asked her daughter Bree. Her daughter Bree just reminds me of me. Like she's just so like. Basically. David asked her, "Are you gonna watch the eclipse?" She said, I figured there'll be more in my lifetime, and I don't want to risk it." It was too risky. She was 12. She just turned 13. So.
Oh, goodness.
What did she say today? Basically, I want to read my Bible outside because, it's raining. But where are the cushions for the couch? Basically, I love her kids. So I don't have children, but I have a lot of my friends. Well, Jackie's my only friend. I do have nephews I'm obsessed with. Are you guys watching Aiden and Aiken? Hi. And I have What?
David said, "Tell them about the time I put on my old army uniform and surprised you in the garage."
So David was in the military. Oh, God bless America for David Lowe. Anyway, I love him in his military uniform. And it was Valentine's Day. And we were still in the office. And when I drove up, he called me. He said, "Let me know when you're pulling in." So as I pulled in, the garage door came open and he was standing there in his military fatigues. He said, "I've been doing push-ups and sit-ups to get back into these into this uniform for you." And he had on his boots. Yes. With his chin dimple.
Oh, wait. There's another time, though. That was the famous one where you fell up the stairs and we have the picture of your feet going in the opposite direction.
Oh, and I did. Is that what he was talking about?
No.
Oh.
No.
Yeah. I use this. If you want to see the photo, there'll have to be at least 10 of you say that you want to see the photo before I'm willing to post it on here. Although I have posted it. I've used it for a lot of memes. We came back from a walk. And those chunky, they're not, I don't wear real Uggs, but they look like Uggs, but super chunky. And I was wearing a toboggan or a beanie. Jackie calls it a beanie. I don't know why I call it a toboggan. And a huge coat. I looked like the woman from Home Alone 2, the bird woman. You know what I'm talking about? Anyway, David was trying to surprise me that night in his fatigues. Is that what they're called? Army fatigues?
Yeah.
Anyway, I tripped up the stairs and then I went and I landed. I was like splattered on the steps and my feet, because of the shoes, were so clunky. I was pigeon-toed as I lie there. And Jackie didn't try to help me. And David didn't try to help me. He got his phone out and took the phone.
Because that's what we're instructed to do. We are instructed to be ready to video and capture these moments. Right?
One time I broke both of my ankles in one day. David had built me a new porch, but the bottom step was maybe an inch higher than it had been because you had to do something with the bottom of the board was, I don't know, listen, but the step was higher. And it was Mother's Day weekend, and I was going to watch my nephew's football game. And I had my camera. I had a plant that I was going to take my sister-in-law. This is really David's fault. And an inch makes a difference because when I stepped down, oh my word, and it was on the Ring camera. And you know what happened? My nephews put music to that video. My ankle twisted, then the other one twisted. I dropped the plant, it shattered. I fell into the mulch, and I said, oh my word, I'm crippled. I'm actually crippled now. Why am I telling that story? I fall a lot. I do fall a lot. I do. You know, perseverance. I made it so far in life without dying.
It just makes you stronger.
And without being in a permanent cast. I was in a dual boots. 2 boots with those broken ankles. Couch ridden months. Just remember Mary. Edie, are you okay? I said, no, Mary, could you fetch me some ice, please? I had to crawl upstairs. My sister-in-law's a nurse. I called her. I was like, I'm not going to be able to make the game, and I need to go to the hospital. Both of my ankles are broken. But, you know, she's a nurse, so she's sensitized now. She's like, well, we'll stop by after the game. You should be fine. You should be fine. I had to crawl my way back in the house. I dragged my body to the kitchen. I got the tongs that I was able to reach to open the cabinet to get the Tylenol, and then I dragged myself to the sofa. David called. He said, I saw it happen on the Ring. Are you okay? I said, well, you saw it happen. Do you think I'm okay? My ankles looked like hooves.
Akila wants to know if you want to share your email contact so she can send encouragement and fun art stuff that she does with her daughter.
Yes.
She also said, if you don't want to do that, do you read your Instagram DMs?
I do read my Instagram DMs. Okay. And it's just my name, Edie_Lowe. So you can hit me up there. You can also, my email is Stella by Lowe. I was trying to do a whole swimsuit thing, but so it stayed my email. So Stella by Lowe, STELLA BYLOWE @gmail.com. So you can email me or DM me on Instagram.
People think it's funny that David was watching this on the doorbell camera.
Right? I saw it happen. Are you okay? Now, why people ask me if I'm okay as I'm lying on the ground.
Things are not okay.
I was rolling around. He didn't see all of it. Like, I had to roll myself. I was in the mulch bed with the broken glass from the potted plant that I was taking my sister-in-law. And then they came over. It was my brother, my sister-in-law, my 2 nephews. And I had my legs I was laying on the floor, but I had my legs on the sofa because I thought I'm supposed to elevate my legs because you should have seen my ankles. Goodness gracious. They look like elephant legs. Anyway, my brother can't handle any, like when my sister-in-law went into labor, he fainted. So he can't handle any of that. One time I have a scar on my finger and I touched him with it and he nearly fainted. So I was trying to talk to them. My one nephew said, I don't know why you look like this right now. What do you mean? So why are you lying there? I said, my ankles are busted. Nobody cares about me. And my brother said, Edie, your ankles are messed up. Oh.
Okay. David wants to be clear. He was out of state and he got the alert.
Oh, yeah.
It's not like he was chilling inside.
No, okay. I should have made that. I should have made that.
Nobody thought that, David.
Yeah. No, he was out of town watching it happen. Can you imagine if he had been inside watching it?
Upstairs chilling.
Yes. And then maybe a week later, I was in my boots. No, maybe a month later, I was in one boot. And I drove myself to get coffee. When I came back, he saw this play. He still has these videos saved. There was, remember that? The snake?
Oh no,
I got out. I was on the
yes.
phone with someone,
Oh.
and I thought it was an earthworm. It was so small, and I was like, I haven't seen an earthworm in forever. I looked close. It was a baby snake, y'all. It was a snake. Oh! So I was in my boot. You could see all this happening. I'm like screaming on the phone. I don't have a weapon, and I'm not going to step on it with my boot or my other shoe. No. So I had to go, and my husband, lovely landscaping. I grabbed one of the bricks that lines the pathway, and I went over there, and I had to throw the brick onto the snake, and I screamed, and I called for Jackie.
I did not hear. I would have been there in a heartbeat.
Anyway, so I just left the brick on top of the snake, and you hear me say, Davey can take care of that when he gets home. Do you remember that, honey? I love how you're downstairs and you don't just want to come be on Kay's camera shy. I'll put my pinky in his chin dimple. What was I gonna say? I'm looking at that wall now that I need to fix. It's like squirrel.
Someone wants to know if you've heard of SSPX resistance. It explains a lot about George Farmer and Candace's hatred for the Jews.
No. SXPX resistance. Take a screenshot of that. I'll look into it.
Do you ever watch Dr. Jason? See, I'm going to mess up the name again.
It's okay. Just say it with
Jason
confidence.
Lyle lectures?
No, I've not ever heard of Jason Lyle. I will look at. Give me all of the recommendations. I live on YouTube. I hardly ever watch any other TV. Like I put on YouTube documentaries, and I love Annie. Do you guys like Annie Elise, 10 to Life, true crime parts? Sewing. So send me all of the good channels that you watch, so I can get the info to react to. George Farmer is weird.
Sorry.
Oh no, I was just gonna say George is weird, right? And why hasn't he stopped her? Or is he handling her? Is he her handler? I don't know.
Who knows?
He's really weird. Have you guys ever seen Rosemary's Baby, the remake with Zoe Saldana? They remind me of that couple. It's really strange. Like, and some people commented on some of my videos, judge not. If you're a Christian, you believe in Jesus Christ, you're not judge. I'm not judging. There's a difference between judging and then calling out wickedness. Also, if she weren't purported to be a Christian and trying to lead people astray, I wouldn't be commenting on her because the wicked. Before I was saved, I did a whole slew of idiotic things. Right, like the world is going to act like the world unless you know the Lord. So if she were to the only reason I come at her so hard is because she maligns the word of God, and it's a grave sin to lead people astray. So I just wanted to make that note. What were you going to say?
There was another question about when you were going to be.
Who asked the question?
Jujubee.
Jujubee, that's cute.
Quick question: when are you going on Jay Witt and doing another duo again?
Listen, whenever he texts me, I'm like, please, I'll be there. So it's never been scheduled. He usually just hits me up the same day. So he knows girl will be there whenever he asks me. I love being on. That chat is like where it's at. Are all of you followers of Jay Witt? I just love, like, we play bingo. What other channel do you go to where you play bingo? Candace Owens bingo. Like, let's just get together and have a good time. He's a man of God. Like, that channel is my favorite channel. But for Candace losing all of her marbles, I would have never found Jay Witt. I just love everything about him. So whenever he is willing to have me on, I will be there. The last time I was there, I get a spray tan each week because my David likes a tan. So it was like that day I wasn't prepared to be on there, but he said, do you want to be in group? Do you want to talk at group therapy? I said, yeah. And then people were being hateful in the comments about my tan. They said, how about stop drinking the tanning lotion? Listen, I had just gotten my spray tan that day. And girls, when you get your spray tan, the bronzer is thicker until you wash it off. And then you look like you've just come from a day at the beach. But people were being really hateful about my spray tan.
Hopefully they were blocked.
No. I mean, they have a right to their opinion, but, I don't think you need to be
Don't be
hateful
mean.
about somebody's spray tan. Like, a girl's got to live out here. It's not easy to get excited for things.
Angie Warren says, love the tan.
Thank you. I haven't gotten a tan this week, but I did put a good amount of bronzer on. So thank you. I just don't like to feel washed out, Like Jackie has beautiful porcelain skin. I just look dead with my pale skin. You know what I mean? Angie, I love that. Is your name Angelina?
Yes.
It is?
Mhm.
I love that name. I love that name, Angelina.
And then there were many comments of people saying that, yeah, they started following you after they saw you on JWIT.
See, listen.
Oh, no, sorry. Her name's Angela.
Oh, Angela.
She was saying yes to something different.
Oh, Angela is still one of my favorite people. Is Angela. She's the one I was telling you about. She looks like a cartoon. She's so cute. Angela. Wow.
David said she was born with a tan, literally. You're a gorgeous baby and you don't have to do a thing. She wakes up that way.
Find you one like him, girls. They're out there. Let me tell you. That is a good man downstairs. I love you, David. Do you hear me when I say that? I love you so much.
Bob wants to know why the hat.
Why not?
Oh, I love that. See, that just
no. I just love hats. I like the drama of it all. And also, I did give this disclaimer earlier. I'm happy to have you, Bob. But my face is so round. I like to amp it up with my hair and a hat to make it look smaller.
Oh my goodness. Jujubee, you are so correct. She says you remind me of Kelly from Saved by the Bell.
If that wall was done, I would show them the wall. Because the other day, who said that? Jujubee?
Mm-hmm.
I love you, Jujubee. Kelly Kapowski and Tiffany Amber Thiessen. She's been my inspo my whole life. I just love everything about her. I have her in my glam room. The people I have in my glam room, my Jackie, my Tasha and Michelle, who were friends from high school. If you guys are watching, I love you. And then I have Tiffany. Thank you, Jujubee. I can die happy now.
My goodness, I can answer this question. Yes, she can sing Happy Birthday like Marilyn Monroe. Bob is asking that. She has a beautiful, beautiful voice. A woman of like so many talents. It's ridiculous.
I'll do it. I was going to do it right now. I'll do it when I do. Okay. So I have to make the Marilyn dress then.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'll do that. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. How about that? I'll make the dress tomorrow. I do need to go get a wig, a Marilyn wig. And then I'll do my next video as Marilyn when we react to Candy's foolishness. And we'll end it with happy birthday. Okay, but you have to watch that video. Please watch the videos. I'm trying to get to, let's see, how many watch hours are we at, Jack?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know where you go.
I didn't know the ins and outs of YouTube. Jason, JWIT. Oh my gosh, he's just a plethora of information. It's like you have to have this many watch hours, this many subscribers. I'm like, oh my word. Because wouldn't it be fantastic if this could be my job? And I could just talk to you in random hats and make random costumes and then bring you the news and expose darkness in costume. Wouldn't that be amazing, Jackie?
That would be fun.
And then I could get a bunny. I could get a bunny. I also would love a pygmy goat. Have you ever seen pygmy goats, Jackie?
I have not.
They're miniature goats. They're so cute. But yes, I will sing happy birthday. Is it your birthday, Bob? I'll sing to you. Do you guys like these pillows? I just made them today. I ordered tuffeting needles. They're like this, like the size of my finger. So I could put buttons on. Do you like them? I love leopard. Any other questions? I guess we could wrap it up soon.
Bob says it's not his birthday. His birthday's in February.
Oh, early birthday. Don't you worry, Bob. I got you.
And David's making it very clear, no goats.
What about the bunny?
Oh yeah, he didn't say anything about bunnies.
I think he hasn't answered, so I think we're good to get a bunny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want an Angora bunny, gray. You guys seen Angora bunnies? Oh my gosh. Do you ever watch or follow Wally? What?
Do you have a panda hat?
No, I want one. Didn't I tell you the other day? I said we need a panda.
Yeah.
I love pandas. My husband and I send reels like back and forth all day. Sometimes we don't communicate outside of the reels, but he knows that I love pandas, and we just have to protect them, guys. So they have no survival skills. If you see them at these conservatories, oh my word, I just want to do this with their face. They're so cute. But I said the other day I need a panda hat.
Oh, Catherine Grace says she's raised rabbits before.
What kind? Are you in Virginia? Are you close to Virginia? Do you have bunnies that I could have one? Listen, I heard that Angora bunnies are like puppies. They have puppy temperament, and they're really friendly and easy to take care of. And I was trying to say Wally was an Angora bunny that went viral.
Wally.
Do you know Wally?
No, but that's a cute name for a bunny.
Oh my word. So cute. I've been asking for a bunny for a long time.
Oh yeah. So unfortunately, no bunnies. There's 6 dogs in this house.
Is that what David said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bob wants to know what your educational background is.
I have a bachelor's of science in business administration, and then I have my master's degree in forensic psychology with specialization in victimology. I was in pursuit of my PhD for the same specialization in forensic psych, but it wasn't for me anymore. So I was in the middle of my dissertation and I had to end it. I also have an associate's in liberal arts, but I guess that's just like a lot of people have those. So business admin and forensic psych.
Will you be doing a Valentine's Day special?
I sure will. Oh, I'm going to make a dress. Makara Tours. Any of you watch Makara? I used to watch her a lot more, but anyway, she made the cutest Valentine's dress a few years ago, and I got all the fabric so I can make it this year. So I'll show you guys how I make it, and then I'll do my Valentine's special in it. It's like Barbie pink, and I'll get a new Barbie wig. I need to get some blue contacts from the wig shop. So what do you guys want to hear on Valentine's Day? What should we do? Fatal Attraction on Valentine's Day, Candy. Maybe I could go into her love story with George. Are we tired of hearing about Candace? I mean, she always just says, I can't stop commenting on it because each day is something else that's wicked and deceitful. But if you're tired of hearing about Candace, please let me know. I want to do videos that you guys want to see. So any suggestions, put them in the comments. Send me a DM. Send me an email. I'll put my email address in the chat as well. Because I want to make videos about what you want to see. But please go check out my aerial video just to see the news broadcast. We're reporting live from under the sea. You've got to watch it. It's so funny. She's a trooper. She really is.
Well, they do it for Lily.
And then you'll see Lily. Oh, her reaction to Ariel. Everything. Like I would have. On the bed of my husband's trailer, in a tale that I made in the cold. I would do it over and over and over again just to see Lily's reaction. Just to see, because she'd been at Children's Hospital of Philly for almost a year. It got really, really bad. She wasn't able to leave, and I went there. Her room theme in July was Christmas in July, and she requested Holiday Cinderella. And when I was there, she asked about Ariel, so I'll hop on that. I will get on that. But she stayed there so long, so in October I was finally able to do it, and it was. Do you think that was the best one?
I don't know.
I think it was, and the news broadcast was just everything. You guys gotta go watch it. It's so funny, and then you'll get to see Lily, and she's everything. She is everything.
David's telling you to do the molecules thing.
I don't have glasses right now, David. Do you guys watch Big Bang? We like Big Bang, The Big Bang Theory, and Penny. I love Penny. How she had the glasses. Molecules. Honey, I'll do it with the glasses if I can have a bunny. How about that?
Oh.
I don't understand you, David. It's not as though I wouldn't take care of the bunny. I don't know what you have against bunnies, but it's like you're taunting me with all the reels about the bunnies. Bunnies sleeping, bunnies eating their snacks. That's the cutest thing I've ever seen. Don't send me a bunny eating strawberries if you don't want me to continue wanting the bunny. Can we kick him out of the chat?
David?
I'm just kidding. Now you've upset me.
Oh, no. Yes, she can sing.
Who said that?
Drummer.
Are you a drummer? Ooh, I want to learn how to play drums. That just reminded me of Suzette from, did you guys see the new Selena documentary on Netflix? It's actually produced by her family. It's like one of the first one that they've ever done, that they've produced. And they have never before seen footage. Let me tell you, that would have been a good show to go to. Selena Ilosinos, but her sister played the drums, Suzette, and she made me, I always wanted to learn how to play the drums.
Learn a paradiddle?
What is that?
I don't know. That's what drummer said.
Learn a paradiddle? What is that?
We're going to have to Google that one.
Okay, screenshot it.
It's not too difficult.
I don't know. It looks, let me tell you, when I see, oh, and like a drum line. Oh, that was always my favorite part of, I was in band in school. I always wanted to play the drums because the drum line was just epic. Like, that's why everybody goes to the show. That's why everybody goes to the games. You hear that beat, you're like, yes, play it. When we go to Florida, told you we go to Sarasota, we love going, and they'll, like, the drum line will be there just on the beach. I'm like, yes, play that music. Play that funky music. Play it.
GGB wants to know what your sign is. I know it's not Christian belief, but just asking.
I used to say I'm a Cancer. I actually did a video on the dangers of following the zodiac. So if you want to go watch that, it's one of my first videos that I ever did, was going to be part of my Glam Room Bible study series. So I don't follow the zodiac, but I used to say, oh, I'm a Cancer. That video is actually quite funny.
Yeah.
Okay. So watch it.
I think it's safe to say all of your videos have some undertone of humor in it.
Yeah. Listen, humor gets me through. I love these ears. But now, Jackie, I'm wondering, do people think I'm a furry?
No,
I can't have that be out there. People can't be thinking that. I am not a furry.
Bob wants to know if you'd ever go into teaching.
No. Mad respect to teachers, but no, I cannot be a teacher. What do you mean, like in?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like a high school?
Doesn't specify.
I could do like Bible teaching to young women, but I could never be a teacher. What they have to put up with, goodness gracious. I'm the normal ones. A lot of my friends are teachers.
Akila wants to know what's your favorite book and genre.
I have to really be interested because I'm not a reader. I'm more of a movie. I'm a movie person. But I do like drama. What is that considered a book genre? Like Nicholas Sparks, I read The Notebook. I read Safe Haven. I like things like that. I did read all of the Hunger Games. I regret it. I read all of the Twilight books more than once. But I would say my favorite genre is like drama, romance, the in the wheelhouse of The Notebook and Safe Haven.
Lady Esther says, hi, Edie. I came over from Jason's channel.
Hi.
Greetings from California.
Ooh.
Are you an actress?
I'm not. I was trying to think of something funny to say, but no, I'm not an actress, although I'm very dramatic. I'm very dramatic. I used to want to be in it. I used to want to be in the industry, a singer, performer of some sort, acting, because we're a dramatic bunch, me and my family. It still would be funny. That's why I like to do little. That's part of costuming, right? It's like the theatrics of it all. So I guess you could say, yeah, I am an actress. My day-to-day life. Oh. Would you guys like to see more parody videos? I think that's fun. You could expose. There's no law against having fun while exposing darkness, right?
Right.
I will say this wig is squeezing my head. I was holiday Barbie of 2025. Went to Short Pump Mall, which is fancy mall here in Virginia. And the wig that I got, one of the most beautiful wigs, the color, everything. I had to end up taking it off during dinner because I thought I was going to die. It was squeezing my head so tight. And we're getting to that point now. So we may have to wrap this up. I don't want to adjust it on camera. I don't think Jay Witt is going to be pleased with this live stream. He's like, people need to know why you make the costume. Because I don't get it. Isn't that funny? I don't get it.
He did throw out some hearts, earlier. Jay Witt.
Oh! You didn't tell me that.
Sorry, yeah, it was in the close to the very beginning. He sent 3 hearts.
Hi, Jason. Do you like my hat? He doesn't understand that. My husband doesn't understand the hat. Sometimes men don't understand the hat. I will say, I'm going to work on my setup because right now I'm still on my phone. I told you I had the whole debacle with the camera. I ordered the connector card and the HDMI, what is it called? Whatever, the little block thingy. So I'm going to work on it. So if we do live stream again, maybe a couple weeks from now, maybe we'll do that. And I'll be able to, I'll work on, oh, I see a whole bunch of green hearts in the chat. That means they're from Jay Witt. If they're green hearts.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Hey, group therapy peeps. Anyway, next time I'll work on like showing videos real time and showing pictures. But thank you so much for tuning in. This is my first live stream ever by myself, aside from when Jay Witt has me on. I love you all so much. Thank you for all of your support. I think we're almost at 1,000. That's a super huge deal. Oh my word. I'm thankful for just having when I had 100 of you. Oh my word. But 1,000. So I just want to keep going. So this can be my full-time job. And I don't have to go to a 9-to-5 anymore. But I love you all so much. Please let me know how I can pray for you. Feel free to reach out to me on Instagram. I try to get through all the comments and comment on each one, but it's probably easier to send me a message or an email. So I'll put those in the chat here when we end things. Let me know how I can pray for you. Let me know what kind of videos you want to see and what kind of costumes do you want to see. That would be fun. I can ask what costumes and implement them into the videos. Let's just have fun on this channel. Life's really heavy right now for everyone, but we can find ways to spread joy and have fun. I've said have fun a whole bunch of times. You will notice if I could just show you the what is it called? Blooper reel of how many times I've tried to end videos. I'm not a good closer of the videos. So I'm just going to go ahead and hit end. I love you guys so much. And thank you for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend and I will see you soon. Monday. Look out for a new video on Monday. Bye.